Everyone, this is Love of Love, your lovely nurse na makaproud. Hyper na sa inyong Love of Love. Kaya nainitan. Charot. Kasi mainit kasi dito sa UK guys at minsanan lang yung mga init na yan no for vitamin D. So kailangan natin yan sa ating health. Charot. So, for today's video guys is may isang nag-comment sa akin dun sa previous vlog ko, si Miss Gina. Hi pala Miss Gina, thank you for your comment and because of your comment, meron akong content and for that, thank you so much. As in, appreciate ko talaga. So sabi ni Miss Gina is, ano daw ang, ma'am, i-share mo naman yung timeline mo at paano yung mga study time mo since you're working as a full-time kasi balak niyang mag-take for the second time. Pa-share naman po ako, ma'am. Thank talaga, Ma'am Gina, ha? And, you know, guys, o diba, meron pala tayo na-inspire, no? I'm proud to be a second taker of NCLEX and meron akong previous vlog about my experience on how I did to pass that NCLEX exam. And meron din akong review center na forever grateful ako kasi nakapasa ako sa second exam. O diba? Miss Gina, that's your request. Your request is my command. Diba? Hyper kayo ang bayot. Swat. Kaya nainitan lagi. Kasi mainit kasi dito guys. Minsanan lang sa UK uminit, no? So, let's get started. Makaproud! So, this is my timeline. I will just share my timeline for my NCLEX journey. Pasensya kay meron akong kodigo dito ha. So, 11th of December 2023, that was my first exam date. And then, the official result is, as you know, na-fail ako nun. So, this time, I really cried my heart out kasi nga, after all I've been through, I failed. Sino ba namang gusto na ma-fail sa buhay? O di ba wala? Pero kailangan yung event out yan para ma-release niyo yan, no? Like example, kung mag-heartbreak kayo, o di ba kailangan nyo umiyak, kailangan nyo din makarelate sa Before I Let You Go. Char. Ganun na mga ano no. So kailangan yung i-release yan. Hindi nyo kailangan i-denial yan. Kailangan yung i-accept that you failed and move on. And from that, you will learn from it. What? Diba, maka-proud. Sabi nga nila, experience is the best teacher. And I agree to that. Check na check. Diba? Hyper lagi ko lagi. So, yun. After that one, I needed to enumerate the reason why I failed so I can better understand and correct it myself. Wrong mindset and wrong timing lang talaga, guys. Wrong mindset in the sense that akala ko kasi na kaya ko ang 2 weeks na preparation lang na mag-study. But, hindi pala kaya sa study habits ko kasi hindi ako yung tipo na tao na magka-cramming. May ibang mga tao na mabilis mag-comprehend kapag nagka-cramming, which I am not good with it. And at the same time, wrong timing lang kasi a lot had happened to me on that day and on that year, personal and financial stuff. So, hindi talaga para sa akin yun. So, yun. Dapat yung enumerate. So, enumerate ko at inaccept ko yun. By the time that I accepted it, I gave myself a rest period. Sinabi ko, bigyan ko lang ng 1 buwan na magpahinga ang katawan ko at ang utak ko. Kasi accepted ko na na-fail ako. So, how will I bounce back to that failure, di ba? E di mag-take ulit. Ganun lang yun. Kasi ang NCLEX naman unlimited. Pero yung pera natin hindi unlimited. Kaya kailangan pumasa na sa second exam, guys. Ganun. So, yun. So, 30th of January 2024, I enrolled in a review center. Based sila sa Philippines, but online sila. So, pwede kahit saan, worldwide, nationwide, pwede kayong mag-enroll niyan. To know more about that review center, I have a previous vlog, which links here, so that you will know that I will be forever grateful and in-depth of them because sila talaga ang nakatulong para pumasa sa akin. As in, maka-proud. Wala tong referral fee. As in, proud lang talaga ako guys na dahil sa tulong nila nakapasa ako. And then after that one, so, sabi ko sa sarili ko, 4 months ang iaalat ko na time para mag-review ako kasi full-time working nga ako dito, diba? So, by deciding to do that one, I've decided also to really focus on that. Paano? Lahat ng mga gagawin ko starting from 30th of January 2024, kailangan align siya para pumasa ako. Pag hindi siya align sa na hindi ako pumasa, hindi ko yan gagawin. I deactivated my social media, which is for you, optional lang yan. Wala akong Netflix, nasa watchlist ko lang siya kasi instead of doing binge watching, iaaral ko na lang siya. And then, I've lessened my bank shift or extra shift.
Nice.
Kasi nga, kaway-kaway sa mga bankera dyan, no? Kasi nga, di ba, may mga responsibilidad tayo, no? And kailangan din natin mga extra money niyan. So, I've lessened my bank and really focused on really passing the NCLEX exam for the second time around. So, nagtanong si ma'am, anong routine ko? Di ba, 30th of January 2024, nag-enroll ako sa isang review center. Binigyan ko ng 4 months ang sarili ko kasi after I enrolled to a review center, nag-book agad ako ng exam date ko. Yan ang dapat yung gawin. Pag na-decide nyong mag-take ulit, mag-book agad kayo kasi kapag hindi kayo nag-book ulit, ang tendency ng utak nyo is, ay, mamaya na kasi hindi pa naman ako nag-book. Alam nyo na talaga na, ay, may deadline pala. How do you set a goal if you don't have a deadline? Or how do you set your goal if you don't have something to aim, 'di ba? Kailangan ganun ang mindsetting nyo. So yun, nag-book ako agad. Sabi ko, May ako magte-take. 4 months ang inalat ko talaga. So after that once, ito yung routine ko every day. So since I'm working here in the UK as a PACO nurse, so ang scheduling namin dito kasi elective or per appointment ang cases na assigned ako sa area ko. So what we do here is 4 times a week ang trabaho ko dito starting from 9 a.m. till 7 p.m. So fix na yun. 1 weekday of my choice and always weekends and bank holiday off talaga ako. So allotted na yun. After that one, my routine is 10 p.m. Matatapos ako sa lahat ng mga gawain ko in terms nakakain kami for dinner, maghugas ng plato or magluluto ako. So mga ganun. Naka-settled na ako, nakaligo na ako and stuff like that. So after that one, I allotted myself 2 to 3 hours palagi yan. 2 to 3 hours. So, from 10, 11, 12, if kaya pa ng utak ko, until 1 a.m. ako mag-aaral. If hindi kaya ng utak ko, until 12 lang. Kasi, ang payo ng review center sa amin, do not overwork yourself. If tingin nyo parang loaded na talaga ang utak nyo, huwag nyong pilitin kasi hindi yan ma-absorb ng brain cells nyo guys. Hindi yan ma-absorb. So, huwag nyong pilitin. So, usually yan ang routine ko ha. My weekend is, I make sure that yung Sunday or even Saturday, may 1 day off ako na hindi talaga ako mag-aaral. That is allocated for my free time because that is what we call work-life balance. Dapat hindi palaging study kasi mabubuang ka guys. So, ang ginagawa ko, I allotted 1 day for that para spend ko ang time ko para sa asawa ko, mag-stroll ako or relaxation. Walang iniisip na review, walang iniisip na NCLEX para to condition my mind again, to start again to study. So, ganyan ang routine ko. Alright, and then, yan. So, routine lang talaga. Since my review center has a calendar schedule, so, fina-follow ko lang talaga kung anong calendar schedule ang andun sa kanila. Example, for this day, focus nila is maternity. Although, for that day, kasi ang lecture nila, 2 hours. Minsan, may 2 hours usually. So, hindi ko siya natatapos. Ang ginagawa ko, 1 hour, then 1 hour or 2 hours, ganun. Depende sa pagod ng katawan ko nun. So, after that one, I just follow their calendar schedule. Then, after following that calendar schedule, I notice that as time pass by, parang nagiging matalino ako. Charot! O, kasi noon, nung nag-start pa lang ako sa review center namin, lahat ng mga classmate ko dun, nakaka-answer pag question ng teacher namin or yung lecturer namin. Ako parang tunganga man ako. Although recorded yung pinapanood ko ha, kasi may live sila, tapos nilang mag-live, i-record nila. So that's why I really loved it because I can study at my own pace kasi may recorded. Kahit recorded yun, sabi ko, hindi ba ako nakaka-answer nito? So I really need to do my foundation or concepts talaga kasi kapag magaling ka sa concepts, kahit baliktarin ka pa man ng NCLEX, kaya mo siya kasi may foundation ka na para yung gumagawa ka ng bahay. Paano ka gagawa ng bahay kung palagi na lang roof, 'di ba? So hindi yan bahay, no? Roof lang yan. Roof, char. Ganun. So, yun. And then, as time passed by, na-notice ko yung mga March, April, hala, nakaka-answer na ako. So, sabi ko na nga ba, tama pala yung sinasabi nila na kapag consistent ka lang talaga at patient ka lang na matuto talaga, eventually, magbubunga at magbubunga yan. Nakaka-answer na ako, guys. As in, amazed na ako sa sarili ko. At saka, ang nakatulong sa akin is, dapat mag-alat kayo ng rest day talaga. So, after that one is, so April, so January ako no, February, March, April, May. So, nag-leave ako ng 2 weeks annual leave at inalot ko siya talaga for intensive study training. Ang ginawa ko sa 2 weeks, since medyo okay na ako sa concept at saka medyo nakakapa ko na ang NCLEX kasi meron din silang tinuturo na strategies. So, ang ginawa ko sa 2 weeks na yon, grabe, ako na nag-set sa sarili ko, 2 weeks ako nag-intensive training. So, ang ginagawa ko is, mag-a-answer lang ako all day niyan. Two sets of exam in the morning, lunch ako for 1 hour or 1 hour and 30 minutes at magpa-power nap ako niyan. Importante ang power nap. Yan ang tinuro ng review center ko sa akin. Bakit? Nakakatulong siya para mag-rest ang utak mo. Rather than doing long sleep or mahaba-habaan na to. No, 30 minutes to 45 minutes of power nap is enough for you to recharge or refresh your brain. As in. At saka huwag kayong mag-diet pag nagre-review. Nag-review kayo guys ha. Bawal ang diet dito. Food for the brain, kailangan yan. So wala mo ng sexy body or Coca-Cola body ang aim natin. So, hindi naman Victoria's Secret model ang goal nyo, di ba? Ang goal nyo naman is magpasa ng NCLEX. So ganun. Ginagawa ko sa 2 weeks na yon na annual leave ko is, sabi ko, di ba, sa previous 2 sets of exam dito and sa morning 2 sets. So 8 a.m. I wake up. I do a heavy breakfast. Bawal mag-diet as I said. Bawal mag-diet kasi your brain needs food. Yan ang advice ng review center ko. And then after 8 a.m., so 9 to 12, dalawang sets ng exam ang ginagawa ko. Pag meron ako mga mali dyan, yan ang inirationale ko. Parang dinidiscuss ko sa sarili ko, bakit ako nagkamali? Para maintindihan ko, para hindi ko na maulit yung mistakes that I've did in the past. Sure, parang may hugot yun. So after that one, I did 2 hour of lunch break. Kasi needed ng katawan ko yun at saka nagpa-power nap ako as per advice sa review center ko. 30 to 45 minutes of power nap na tuloy. Power nap is kailangan mo para to recharge and to refresh your brain. Kailangan niya ng brain mo kasi kailangan din magpahinga ng utak mo, no? And then after that one, 3 to 6 p.m. ulit, gagawa ako ng 1 mock exam and 1 self-assessment. Actually, parehas lang yan silang dalawa. Ang mock exam is kasi hindi siya timed na exam. Ang self-assessment na exam is timed siya. So parang actual talaga na NCLEX. And then, mag-stop yung question dun. And then afterwards, meron kang graph na mafa-follow. Kasi ang in-enrollan ko na mag-practice ng mag-exam is Archer Review Center. So, pass or fail lang talaga. So, yun ang routine ko for almost 2 weeks. Kasi, nakapako na ang concept ko. I suggest, unahin nyo muna ang concept nyo, guys. Pero kung matalino na talaga kayo, kasi may iba akong mga kaibigan na 2 weeks, nag-annual leave lang, pasado naman sila. So, it really depends on you. You know yourself better than everyone. So, para sa akin, hindi kaya. Na-feel nga ako sa first, diba? So, yun. Concept talaga ang inuna ko. Then yun, guys. And the exam date, then after nun, medyo nag-anxiety ako nung time na yun. So, nag-book ako ng mind conditioning sa review center 3 days prior sa exam date ko kasi parang medyo naging anxious ako ba. So, sabi ng isang lecturer namin, okay na daw as in kulang ko na lang, pumunta na lang talaga sa reviews, pumunta na lang talaga sa exam location and papasa na talaga ako, guys. I said, my gosh. Oh my God! The reassurance of someone, although no matter how positive you are as a person, kailangan mo din ng reassurance, no? At saka, dasal at dasal lang. And then, na-notice ko sa exam date ko, which is on May 2024, guys, Would you believe it? Less than an hour lang natapos ko ang exam ba. Kumpara nun sa first exam ko na natapos ko talaga ang oras. As in, at natapos ko talaga ang 140 questions ata yun. Natapos ko talaga ang 140 questions. Pero dito guys, as in, nagulat ako. Hala, wala pang 1 hour natapos ko ang exam ko. Kasi sabi ko, magpahinga daw. Pag hindi na kaya, pwede ka naman mag-break doon. Sabi ko, nung 60 question ako, sabi ko, ay, kaya pa pala. Sige, push natin to. So, yun. Pinush ko. Sabi ko, sige, kaya pa naman. So, magsa-stop ako sa 85 question para magbe-break. Hala ka, guys. Pag 85 question, hala, na-turn off man siya, oy. As in, sabi ko, my gosh! Nag-shutdown ang computer. Sabi ko, magbe-break lang ako, na-shutdown man siya. Sabi ko, ikaw na talaga bahala nun, Lord. Kaya sabi ko, si Lord na bahala. I did all my preparation. I really prepared to win this game, to win this exam. So, yun. After nun, nagulat ako nung paglabas ko, kasi binigay ko na yung board na ginagamitan for scratch kasi bibigyan ka na pen. Binigay ko na sa assessor namin. After nun, hala, 2 lang kaming natapo. Pinoy yung isa, at saka kaming 2. Actually, maraming mga Pinoy, halo-halo. May mga Indian, merong mga Black American, merong basta halo-halo yung nationality dun. Hala, sabi ko, shit! 2 lang kami natapos. Tapos after nun, bawal kasi mag-phone doon sa loob ng test center. So, meron kasi yung strategy kung anong mga topic ang lalabas. Like, anong usual topic. Like, for example, sa mga December. Usually kasi December is mental health month, ganun. So, marami ang lumalabas na psych. So, meron silang mga ganyan ba na mga strategies na hindi ko alam nung nag-take ako ng first exam, pero nalaman ko lang yung na-review center. Kaya, it depends on what month you will take, like March, like January, February, March, meron yung mga halos lahat ng topic lumalabas dito na system. So, mga ganun. So, sa akin, halos lahat is prioritization at saka marami ding maternity at endocrine. So, yun, merong mga topic na all the year, meron talaga yan sila. Prioritization is, I can really assure you, all year round, meron talagang prioritization. And then, alam you guys, as in, yung feeling na, I did everything I can. I will do what I can and God will do what I cannot do. So, yun ang feeling ko. Pero, as this time around, I'm a bit hindi confident, but I'm a bit happy and satisfied of my performance. Kasi sabi ko sa sarili ko, I gave it all. Yun na talaga ang pinakamatalino ko ng mga brain cells na ganun. And then afterwards, naghintay na lang ako sa final result ko. And then, my gosh, thank God, nakapasa talaga ako. So, Ma'am Gina, kaya mo yan. Kaya nyo yan lahat ha, kung sino mga nanonood nito. If you fail once or twice, kaya nyo yan. You just need to rest. You just need to reflect on the things that why it failed. Kasi ako, nag-reflect talaga ako. Saan ba talaga ako nagkamali nun? Nagkamali lang talaga ako kasi wrong timing at pinilit ko talaga ang sarili ko. Kasi hindi kaya, pinilit ko. So yun, at the end of the day, NCLEX is not a race. At saka retro pa naman ngayon. It's up to you. Walang amount of time, walang amount ng mind conditioning, walang amount ng advices. Kung ikaw mismo, hindi ka maniniwala sa sarili mo. So sabi ng review center ko, NCLEX is not for the brainy. NCLEX is not for those who are intelligent. No. NCLEX is for those people who really believe in their dreams. For those people who really work hard on it and thrive for it, 'di ba? And I attest to that. Hindi siya pang matalino, guys. Aanin mo yung matalino ka pero hindi ka consistent kasi nga AI siya. Computer-based exam siya. So, it depends, ang magja-judge sa'yo yung computer, hindi magja-judge yung meron kang like IELTS na may face-to-face, hindi. So, yan. Kaya dapat determinado ka, guys, at don't give up talaga. Okay? So, I hope this vlog will help you to become the next US registered nurse. If I can, so do you. Trust lang ha, I believe in you and God also believe in you. Basta show up every day and be consistent. Alam nyo, may mga times noon na, alam mo, pagod na pagod ako. Minsan para hindi ako mag-guilty, no, ang sabi ng review center sa akin. Kahit isang question lang yan, mag-answer lang kayo. Basta may gagawin kayo para related sa NCLEX. Minsan, hindi ako nakaka-review kasi nga pagod sa work. Mag-answer lang ako ng 1 or 5 questions niyan. And then, hindi na ako magigilty niyan kasi may ginawa ako. Kahit one question lang yan, pero kung isumatotal mo siya, you have 10, example lang, ginawa mo siya for 7 days. So, may 7 days ka kaysa wala kang ginawa. 'Di ba? Yun lang. Huwag kang ma-pressure kapag hindi ka nakagawa ng naka-review ka. No. Small steps, small things that can help you pass the exam is enough rather than giving it all in one day. So yun lang guys ha. I hope that this vlog really help you to be able to become the next US registered nurse. Comment down below ha if nakapasa kayo at saka na-encourage ko kayo, as in I really appreciate that one, and I'm the happiest kasi iba yung feeling talaga guys. Para kayong my God, gosh, nakapanalo ka ng lottery, or my gosh, parang ay, basta iba ang feeling and no one can take that away from you. So don't forget to watch, comment, and subscribe mga maka-prouds ha to my lovely channel, Love Avi Love. As I always say, this is Love Avi Love, your maka-proud nurse, saying be happy and always think positively, compliment rather than complain. Do what you can and God will do what you cannot do. Stay motivated ha and keep pushing forward. You've got this, maka-proud!